The Australian Maltese Chamber of Commerce welcomes new members. For more details, visit their website amcc.org.au. L-aħħar taqsima tal-lum ser toħodna fiċ-ċentru Malti ta' Parkville fejn Mark Avellino ser jitkellem ma' Victor Borg.
Well, I'm currently the president of the council. I'm also the manager of welfare services, and of course I come here regularly as a volunteer, and our offices are open every day of the week basically, and we provide services to members of the Maltese community. Our emphasis currently is welfare, particularly in the area of aged care. We run a number of programs here for the Maltese aged. Currently funded for the HAC program, which is a home and community care program. And what we do is we bring people to the community centre here, aged persons, and also to our premises in Sunshine. We meet here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and at Sunshine Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and fortnightly on Saturday. And what we do, we bring people across, they socialise amongst people of their own age. We give them a nice Maltese traditional meal. We involve them in a lot of activities throughout the day. We bring them here in buses and taxis, and they're here from about 10:30 till about 3 o'clock. And then we take them back home and they wait for the next session. We try and vary the activities. We also take them on outings about 4 times a year. We take them either to the beach or to some nice hotel for a great lunch, or we can take them for a drive. It's really their choice. So we try and keep them as active as ever, you know. And I think in many ways it doesn't just help the old people, it also helps members of the family who are charged with their care. Yeah. They can have a day off to go shopping during the week, and we also discuss with the aged when they hear things like moving on to aged care facilities. You know, the Maltese tradition, you try and keep aged parents at home as long as possible, but it becomes overtaxing on families, and quite often not in the interest of an aged person. They're deteriorating in health, particularly if they're picking up early signs of dementia and so on. They want specific and professional care. What's essential, we find, for old people is that they're properly socialised, you know, because they tend to isolate themselves, don't want to go out, don't want to do this and that. And even here, when they come to our sessions, we have religious services organised by the Missionary Society of St. Paul, with whom we work very, very closely. It's a great team effort, really, the religious and the community working together to give as many services as we can to our aged people. Try to revamp our home visitation program. We have volunteers who visit aged people in their home at regular intervals or as the aged person requires. If something appears untoward with the old people, be it health or etc., they alert us here at the centre, and we'll make immediate contact with them and link them up to the services which they require, even if they're not run by Maltese. But at least we know that they are getting, you know, what they deserve. What we're also longing to get is a few more volunteers, you know. The satisfaction that you get from helping one of your own, you know, far exceeds whatever remuneration you would get from part-time employment, you know. I think it's fantastic. And some of them, we've got some excellent volunteers here that turn up every week, and we really couldn't run many of our programs without them. But we've got a new program started where we visit aged care facilities where the Maltese are residing. We present a talk to the staff. We teach them about Maltese history. We also leave them with a directory of words and phrases commonly used in hospitals and nursing homes, etc. We also present them with a package which CDs, Maltese records, USBs. Recently we were able to get from the Dominican sisters in Sydney a CD with Maltese prayers on it, and that's become very, very popular, you know. We are now thinking of also looking after isolated Maltese men in the western suburbs, and we're hoping to have a cafe-type get-together once a week from our Sunshine premises. So we're always on the lookout to see where the gaps are to try and fill them in. You know, the council is formed of, we're an umbrella organisation for a lot of Maltese associations. For example, we have here the Maltese Historical Association that provide fantastic lectures about Malta every month. We have the Maltese language classes. We also have the people who aspire to be Maltese poets, that meet here in the Maltese Literature Group. So we have a lot of projects going, either conducted specifically by the MCCV, or alternatively by member associations who use these premises. I mean, these premises here were a godsend to the community. It not only gave us status, but it gave us a sense of belonging and a sense of commitment. For the Maltese people to build a building like this, it was a great achievement, because we, as you probably know, this place is owned by the Missionary Society of St. Paul, who were the first ones to help the community here. We joined with them in a marriage. We raised the funds to build the centre, and we then occupy these premises free of charge and run our programs from it.
Victor, back to the library. If I wanted to use the library, is it available to the public, and what sort of services does the library provide?
The library is the only Maltese library in Australia. We pride ourselves with our collection of books. The library is open just about every day, because if someone comes and wants to visit the library, it's a public library, so it's not just Maltese people who come here. It's also, we've got a few people doing a bit of research on Malta at the moment who are of Australian background, and they come and enjoy. What we're doing now is we're setting up a mobile library specifically for the purpose of visiting the Maltese in aged care facility, so we can go and change the books. We give them CDs they can look at, and DVDs and whatever else they need.
Can you tell me a little bit about some of the midweek programs? Like, we're here today, and there's a group out there.
Well, look, this is a living centre, okay? So basically we're open just about every day of the week, you know? During the week, a lot of use is made by some of our affiliated associations, particularly the Newport Committee. They meet here every Wednesday. They have about 200 members who attend. The men are generally sitting around the billiard table, the ladies playing bingo in the hall, and there's usually a few discussions. They even play carpet bowls, but they really spend a great day here. And you'd almost sometimes imagine that you're still in Malta.
Wow.
It looks like a little Maltese club with everyone exchanging experiences and reminiscing and having a good time socially. In evenings we have functions here. For example, the Maltese classes are conducted here on a Thursday evening. We want to make sure that full use is made of these premises.
Victor, if anyone wanted to get in touch with the centre, what's the best way to do it?
I suppose by contacting us on the telephone, 93878922. We also pass on a lot of information through our newsletter, which is a bi-monthly journal that we bring out. A lot of articles, advice on community activities and so on and so forth. People can click onto our website. It's constantly brought up to date with the latest information.
U dik it-taqsima twassalna fit-tmiem programm ieħor ta' Maltese Down Under. Jekk tixtiequ tibatulna kummenti u suġġerimenti jagħmlu dan permezz tal-email tagħna maltesetv@gmail.com jew inkella fuq il-paġna tagħna fuq Facebook Maltese Down Under. Jiena Marlin nagħtikom appuntamenti oħra għal bħallum ġimgħa fl-istess ħin. Saħħa!